was always saying, Mike, remember, all stories are true and some of them actually happened. The story I'm going to share with you is true, and it actually happened. Imagine, it is 1944. The world is at war. He is 27 years old, a lieutenant in the Army stationed at Camp Polk, Louisiana. He's Scots-Irish, Protestant, from St. Louis. She is 27 years old, a yeoman in the Navy stationed in Las Vegas. She's Irish, Catholic, and from Chicago. They meet. They date. They fall in love and become engaged. Let me introduce you to the characters in this story. Lights. Claire Christine Flanagan. Charles Massey Hill. On their wedding day, March 31st, 1945. Which, for those of you counting, that's 70 years ago. They were married after Chuck had been transferred to Fort Riley, Kansas, and this is their wedding picture. It was a happy marriage, but the honeymoon was short-lived because Chuck had orders and he was going to the Philippines. Now remember, they were still shooting at us at that time. This is in April or early May 1944 or 45. Chris went back to Chicago. Now Chris's favorite flower was the gardenia, and she loved corsages made with gardenia, as you can notice. Chuck loved to give Chris corsages for special occasions. And her birthday was coming up in May. But it's pretty hard to order a corsage from the Philippines for delivery in Chicago. But somehow he arranged it. Chuck always wanted a professional photograph of Chris. He wanted one that he could put up on his desk or have it in his room. Not a snapshot, but the real thing. So she thought she would surprise him, and she scheduled an appointment to have her picture taken. So on the day of the appointment, right before, as she was getting ready to leave, she was putting on her coat, knock on the door. She said, "Who could that be?" "Great, I'm just getting ready to leave, now I got a delay." She opens the door. Right outside there's a man standing and says, "Florist delivery." And what she received was a gardenia corsage from my father, to her complete surprise, because it was her birthday. But remember, she was going out the door to have her picture taken. I know my father was really happy with the surprise he gave her, but can you imagine his surprise? Except now I can't see, so I'm surprised. When he got this picture with her wearing the corsage he sent. So it was sort of a O. Henry-ish gift of the Magi type thing, because neither one knew the other was doing this. So he got his picture, and she got her corsage. And they were together until my father passed This is a story of how things come about, and that all stories are true, and some actually happened. Fellow Toastmasters.